Your picture on the window pane, faded smiles beneath the falling rain. We were young and wild, chasing every dream, never knowing how fragile love could be. Your voice still lingers in the open air, like a silent promise hanging everywhere. And though I try to look ahead and breathe, every step reminds me what I couldn't keep. Love was lightning in our veins, but even thunder fades away. So here I stand with the broken wings of yesterday, trying to fly, but the wind has blown you far away. Every memory cuts like truth, but I still carry all of you, and I keep falling with the broken wings of yesterday. We wrote our names on the ocean tide, swore our hearts would never change with time. But the waves rolled in and washed the words away, leaving silent stories we forgot to say. Love was fire we couldn't tame, and now I whisper your name. So here I stand with the broken wings of yesterday, trying to fly, but the wind has blown you far away. Every memory cuts like truth, but I still carry all of you, and I keep falling with the broken wings of yesterday. If I could mend these shattered feathers, I'd fly back to when we were together. But time won't give me one more day to hold you when the skies were safe. Here I stand with the broken wings of yesterday, trying to fly, but the wind has blown you far away. Still your love is carved in me, a timeless aching melody, and I keep falling with the broken wings of yesterday. Cold winds are whispering your name tonight, lost in the echo of a fading light. I reach for your hand, but the stars divide, and I'm walking this road with a shattered pride. You were the fire in my winter sky, the fragile truth I kept deep inside. But love that burns too bright can break, leaving only ashes in its wake. And though the darkness hides your face, I still feel you in this space. When the angels cry, I hear your voice calling me back to the home we lost. Through the storm and through the pain, you made I still remember how you used to breathe, soft as the night on an autumn breeze. But time is cruel and the nights are long, still your heartbeat lives inside my song. Though the nights keep dragging on, your shadow tells me to be strong. When the angels cry, I hear your voice calling me back to the home we lost. Through the storm and through the pain, your memory keeps me alive again. Even if forever said goodbye, I love you when the angels cry. Broken line, I'd hold you close and turn back time, but heaven chose to draw you near and left your echo living here. When the angels cry, I hear your voice echoing through every choice. No goodbye can ever drain the love we made in the falling rain. Even if forever said goodbye, I love you when the angels cry. Midnight tears on a broken floor, your shadow fades behind the door. I hear your voice in the pouring rain, calling my name, driving me insane. Every promise carved in stone now echoes empty, cold, alone. I gave my heart without defense, now I bleed in the silence. I tried to fight the truth fell down, the angel screamed. I'd trade my soul, I'd break my chains just to feel your heart again. If love has mercy, let it show. Don't leave me here, don't let me go. When your love walked away that day, you took my life and threw it away. Your love walked away, and so did I. And so did I. I tried to drink the pain away, but whiskey only knows your name. Every road I walk alone leads back to where we used to go. Your laughter haunts these empty walls. Your ghost still answers when I call. They tell me love will fade with time, but yours still cuts me deep inside. I buried you so deep in me, what no goodbye can ever be. I still bleed your name tonight, in every dream, in every fight. No matter how I try to change, my heart still cries. I still bleed your name. I still bleed the truth, the lies, the way you left without goodbye. If loving you means endless pain, then let me bleed. Let me bleed your name. Your ring still hangs around my neck, a sacred scar I won't forget. I see your face in crowded rooms. I reach for air, I choke on you. I gave you faith, I gave you trust. You walked away and let me rust. Now all I am is memories of who I was when you loved me. If love's a war, I lost the fight, but I'd lose again tonight. I still bleed your name tonight. My broken heart won't end the fight. You were my sin, you were my flame, my sweetest curse, my deepest pain. I still bleed the words you said, the lies that echo in my head. If love's a scar I can't outrun, then let it hurt, I'm not done. I swear I hear you when I pray, but God stays silent anyway. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it all again. I still bleed your name tonight, in every scream, In every lie, you carved your heart inside my chest and walked away with all the rest. If this is love, don't set me free. I'd rather hurt than not feel anything. I still bleed your name, forever etched inside of me. My hands are red, my heart's in flames. I still bleed your name. I still bleed your name. They warn me love will tear me down, that your heart is nowhere found. But every scar you gave to me feels better than your absence here. I'd rather drown in your goodbye than live without you by my side. If loving you's a brutal truth, then I'll go down loving you. I don't need mercy, I don't need proof, I only need the truth of you. If I have to die loving you, then don't save me now, don't pull me through. I choose your pain 1,000 times over living one more life without your eyes. If this heart breaks in two, let it shatter chasing you. If this is how my story ends, then let me die loving you. I see your face in morning light, a fading dream that haunts my nights. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but love like yours don't die inside. They say let go, they say be strong, but they've never loved this wrong. Every breath still tastes like you, my last confession, my last truth. If heaven judge what we do, then send me down loving you. If I have to die loving you, I'll walk through fire just to prove that even broken, even blind, I still choose you every time. If my heart must bleed this way, let it bleed till my last day. If love demands this sacrifice, then I gladly pay the price. When the world turns cold and cruel, when all that's left is me and you, I'll stand alone, I'll face the truth. I live, I love. If I have to die loving you, let the sky fall, let it prove that loving you was never wrong. It was the strongest thing I've known. If my name fades from time's own view, remember I died loving you. This heart was yours forever true. I gave my life, I died loving you. No regrets, only you. I was young, I was broken, chasing smoke in the dark. Dreams too big for a beat up heart. No name on the door, no money to burn, just scars I didn't know how to unlearn. You saw something I couldn't see, a damn good man buried me. While the world turned its back and laughed, you stayed when hope collapsed. I promised you castles built out of air, said one day baby we'll get there. I failed you more than once or twice, still you paid every price. Now I'm standing on a solid stage, crowds scream my name, lights like flames. Funny how the moment I want it all, you're no longer here to call. They cheer for me, but they don't know who loved me when I was nothing at all. She loved me when I was nothing, when my hands were empty and my future was thin. Now I've got everything except the girl who believed in me then. I trade every damn spotlight, every victory I've known, just to go back to the night. She loved me when I was nothing. Now I'm rich and alone. Your memory lives in quiet rooms, in cheap motels and silver moons. I tried to drown it in success, but her love hurts the most to miss. They see a winner on display, they don't hear the price I pay. Some ghosts don't scream, they pray and never go away. Oh, she loved me when I was nothing, when the future laughed at my name. youth, my reckless days, my undefeated, fearless ways. I gave you my nights I'll never get back, and all the strength I lacked. While others climbed and chased their dreams, I stayed and built quietly. Now you say you've outgrown me, like love expired naturally. They say people change, hearts move on, but damn, it didn't take you long. I'm left here counting sacrificed years, drowning in unspoken fears. I don't hate you, but it hurts like hell. I gave you the best version of myself. Now someone else gets what's refined, while you took my pride. They'll never see what I paid in time to love you the way I tried. I gave you my pride, my fire, my fight, my midnight prayers and my daylight lies. Now I'm learning to live with what you left behind. You got my youth, they get me healed, but you were loved when love was real. I gave you my heart in its purest design. I gave you my pride. You'll love again, I truly hope, but they won't know the younger soul who dreamed with nothing but belief and thought love meant never leave. I built my life around your smile. Now I rebuild me brick by time. Some losses don't make you weak cake, they brand you permanently. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I don't regret. I'd rather burn it on as pain than never feel that depth. I gave you my pride. So don't you forget who stood when all you had was down and dead. If you're new love, you'll safe and kind. Remember, I loved you when it cost my life. I gave you my strongest time. Now I stand older, wiser, scarred and true, but no one will ever get what I gave to you. We burn too bright for a quiet world. Two wildfire hearts unapologetically curled. Every rule we broke felt right. Every wrong felt like a fight worth a night. They warned us early, they warned us hard, but love don't care about battle scars. We believed we were the exception, love drunk, blind. was never meant to last. It was lightning moving fast. If history writes our names in pain, let it say we failed everything. I won't deny, I won't pretend you were my best and worst mistake. Love this big was never meant to survive. But damn, it made us alive. So if heaven asked me one last time, would I do it all again? I'd say yes, no hesitation. I woke up late, the sun's too bright. Another day without you by my side. Your jacket's still behind the door, like I'm pretending you're not gone. I used to think I knew myself, had it all figured out somehow. But strength was never in my hands, it was in you beside me then. I walk these streets 1,000 times, but they don't feel the same tonight. Every laugh just fades too fast, every smile's built from the past. I've been brave, I've carried on, done everything they say is strong. But being strong don't mean a thing when love's the source of everything. I don't say this easily, but truth don't lie when you're honest with me. I was stronger when you loved me, when your heart was closed. was stronger when you loved me. I was fearless, I was free. Even broken, even gone, your love still lives inside of me. If I never love again, at least I know what love can be. Yeah, I was stronger when you loved me. I tried the drinks, the late night calls, different faces, different walls. Everybody says move on, like love's a switch you turn off and on. She looks at me like I'm brand new, but I'm still half stuck on you. I smile, talk, I play it well, but I'm lying to myself. I learned your heartbeat, every sign, the way you slept, the way you cried. I memorized the shape of us, never planned a second love. They tell me time will heal your mind, but time don't teach the heart to lie. Once you know what real love felt, you never loved like that again. I don't compare, I don't pretend, but truth hits hard when the night won't end. I never learned to love anyone else, not the way I loved you. I gave you parts of my deepest self. I don't know how to undo. If loving you ruined my plans, then I'm guilty, I confess. I never learned to love anyone else. I see your ghost in quiet rooms, in songs that stop me mid-gun you. You didn't just walk out that day, you took my futures other way. I know it's not your fault or mine. Some loves don't beat the test of time, but once is all it takes, I guess, to feel this kind of emptiness. I never learned to love anyone else, not the way I love you. I gave you parts of my deepest self. I don't know how to undo. If loving you ruined my plans, then I'm guilty, I confess. I never learned to love anyone else. If that makes me weak, so be it now. I'd rather feel than shut it out. If love comes knocking one more time, I hope it feels at least half like mine. Never learned to love anyone else. Maybe I never will, 'cause loving you taught my heart with nothing else fulfilled. If this road's mine to walk alone, then at least I did my best. I never learned to love anyone else. She wasn't fame, she wasn't fast. She didn't shine for photographs. She knew my fears, my worst mistakes. Loved me anyway, while dreams were loud and money thin. She saw the man I was within, not who I'd be or who I'd fake. She loved the real of me. I chased the fire, chased the sound. Thought big things would hold me down, but life ain't loud the way it seems. It's quiet hands and honest dreams. She held my world when it was small. I had no clue that meant it all. Now all I've got are empty nights and memories that cut like knives. I tried to trade my soul for more, lost what mattered to the core. She was my real life, not the noise, not the shine. She was home in a crowded room, the truth behind every lie. Now I've got miles and open roads, but nothing feels right. Yeah, she was my real life. If I had known what I would lose, I'd never play the fool. Some things don't scream when they break, they just quietly disappear. I hope she's loved the way she should, the way I wish I always could. And if she ever says my name, I hope it doesn't hurt the same. She was my real life. Yeah, I don't need pity, I don't need blame. I just need to say her name, 'cause love like that don't come twice in one damn life. She was my real life, my north, my truth, my ground. Everything I'm searching for is nowhere to be found. If loving her was losing me, then I understand tonight. She was my real life. Yeah, she was my real life. I've changed my place, I've changed my days, but night still calls you my name. I've tried to be someone brand new, but this heart keeps choosing you. Some loves don't fade, they settle in, become the air beneath your skin. I can move on, but truth remains. A part of me still feels the same. They say you look okay these days. Guess I've learned to hide the pain, but some nights hit without warning, and I fall apart by morning. I don't want you back that way, I just wish it didn't hurt this way. 'Cause missing you's not what I planned, but love don't ask permission, man. I don't fight it, I don't pretend. Some feelings never reach an end. This heart still knows your name, still beats when yours comes up. I don't chase you, I don't your name. I hope you found what you were after. Hope you laugh a little louder. If I cross your mind someday, I hope it brings a smile your way. As for me, I carry on, learning how to live alone. But love like ours leave fingerprints on everything that comes after it. This heart still knows your name, still beats when yours comes up. I don't chase you, I don't blame, but it still ain't giving up. I let you go, I did my part, but truth don't bend. This heart still knows your name. If loving you was my best crime, then I did it proud, no second time. I won't regret the love we made, even when it aches. This heart still knows your name, and maybe that's okay. Some loves don't die, they just remain. Even when they change, I won't ask for more than this. I won't beg, I won't complain, but deep inside, this heart still knows your name. Yeah, it always will. Midnight's breathing on the window pane. Another night I'm wide awake. Your coffee cup is still right there, like you might walk in, like you'd still care. The walls remember how we laughed before the present became the past. I trace your voice inside my head, every word you never said. Told myself I'd let it go, that time would teach my heart to cope. But every road I try to take turns into your mistakes and mine to make. I see your eyes in strangers' faces, hear your name in crowded places. It's funny how you're everywhere, even when you're not here. I swore I'd be stronger than before. Listen to self-control. When silence says your name, it cuts me like the truth. I built a life around your flame, now I'm burning without you. I scream but nothing changes, I pray but you don't stay. When silence says your name, break the same old way. I boxed your letters, every song, but my heart keeps dragging them along. They say forgive and move ahead, but nobody knows what loving you did. You were my reason, my escape, my favorite sin, my faith. If loving you was a losing game, I'd still bet everything again. Your name, I lose what I became. I buried dreams we used to share, I still feel you everywhere. If heaven heard what I couldn't say, I'd ask for one more yesterday, one last chance to hold you tight. walk through fire and endless rain, just to lose my pain in you. If loving you's the cost, then let me be the one who pays. When silence says your name, I stay, I stay. So I learned to breathe again in a world where you've been. But silence still knows your name. I learned to laugh without a sound, smile while my world burns down. They see a man who's doing fine, they don't hear you in my mind. I gave you faith, I gave you truth, I gave the best years of my youth. Now every mirror that I face still frames your face. I tried to love somebody new, but love felt wrong when it wasn't you. Their hands were warm, their words were kind, but you were louder in my mind. Some stories never find an end, they just pretend to be your friend, and wait for nights when you feel low to let you know. They say a heart can heal with time, but time just teaches how to lie. Of my heart. If loving you was wrong somehow, I'd still choose it here and now. Some mistakes feel too damn right, even looking back in hindsight. I'd rather feel this kind of pain than never know your name. You changed my soul, my sense of truth. You did, you did. Half a heart still yours, even after all these years. Maybe someday this will fade, maybe love will rearrange, but tonight, if I'm honest, I'm still standing in your time. I'll feel the pain. I don't regret the scars, they prove how deep you were. If I survive this life, it's with half a heart still yours. So if you ever wonder why I look okay but never fly, I gave you more than words can prove. Half my heart still loves you. Half a heart still yours. Another night alone, counting all the scars, tracing every moment where we fell apart. The echoes of your laughter haunt these halls, and I keep waiting every time my shadow falls. Your touch is just a ghost beneath my skin, a memory I ache to feel again. We said forever, but forever slipped right through my trembling fingertips. How do I hold on to something that keeps fading in the dark? Still my heart keeps beating just for you. And carry me through the night, through the tears I try to hide. I'm losing every battle in this war I fight inside. If the world forgets my name, let your love be my light. Baby, carry me through the night. The hardest part of love is letting go, but every fragment still refuses to. And though the sunrise pulls me into day, my heart is still where you used to lay. And tell me how to breathe again when every breath reminds me when. Carry me through the night, through the tears I try to hide. I'm losing every battle in this war I fight inside. If the world forgets my name, let your love be my light. Baby, carry me through the night. If you can hear me where you are, know you're still my shining star. And though you're gone, you'll always be the song that keeps me on my feet. Carry me through the night, through the tears I try to hide. You're the fire in my darkness, the reason that I rise. If tomorrow fades away, your memory will be my guide. Baby, carry me through the night. Baby, carry me through the night. The night is falling on this empty room. I light a candle just to chase your shadow through. Your whisper lingers like a fire on my skin. I close my eyes, but you're burning deep within. I've walked these miles trying to outrun the pain, but every street just echoes back your name. The silence hits me like a crashing wave. I'm on my knees, but I'm trying to be brave. And I swear I hear your heartbeat in the corners of my mind. I'm reaching out to nothing, wishing love could turn back time. Baby, you're the touching hands again, but the ink is fading just like all we planned. And I swear I hear you calling through the smoke of what we lost. I give everything I'm holding just to feel your warmth again. Baby, you're the flame that I can't put out, a wildfire rising every time I drown. I try to break free, but you're part of me. Every breath, every step, you're my history. Oh, burning in the flames of your memory. I keep running into the fire, chasing ghosts of our desire. Even though I know you're gone, my heart keeps holding on. Baby, you're the flame that I can't put out, a wildfire rising every time